CJ Used Appliances, located at 3530 Jackson Avenue here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances has the best prices in town, sales and service, heating and air. Also the best appliances you'll find anywhere in the Mid-South. Refrigerators, microwave stoves, washers and dryers, deep freezers, dishwashers, whatever you need in used appliances. And folks, I'm telling you, they're the best used appliances anywhere you'll find. That's CJ Used Appliances, 3530 Jackson Avenue. All appliances come with warranty. You can call them at 901-487-7882. Again, 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances. Graphics Printing, located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, a complete print shop for all your printing needs. They do it all: color copies, resumes, funeral programs, rubber stamps, full-color business cards, wedding and graduation invitations, and more. 30-plus years of quality work and service. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, Tennessee, 901-345-9294. Graphics Printing.
This is Sergeant Chris Richardson with the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Pedestrian safety is a two-way street. Both drivers and walkers need to do their part to keep roads safe. When you're walking, remember, the drivers may not always see you, so remember to use these tips to continue to walk safely. Wear bright clothes. Always use crosswalks and obey signs. Lights and reflectors should be used. And finally, keep alert and do not walk distracted. This message brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Patrol.
C&S Motors Auto Sales, located at 2508 Summer Avenue here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-323-8778. C&S Motors Auto Sales has been around since 1984. Go by and see Chris today for some of the best pre-owned and used vehicles in the city. They have SUVs, minivans, cars, trucks, whatever you're looking for in pre-owned used vehicles. Hey, you can find it right there at C&S Motors Auto Sales. See Chris since 1984. They will treat you right. Call them at 901-323-8778. That's 901-323-8778, 2508 Summer Avenue, C&S Motors Auto Sales. in the headlines today. Well, you know, the famous restaurants that are all over town and all over the country, sometimes, people don't like certain things about them or situations or things that happen with them, but Chick-fil-A and some things that are going on around the country today, and we're going to talk about that as well. Good thing to talk about. And, well, Josh, this morning our story begins our day with Chick-fil-A taking some heat.
Yes.
What is going on with this Chick-fil-A company?
Well, Chick-fil-A has been in the oven recently, or the pressure cooker as of late, depending on who you talk to. Now, a lot of the pressure has been on, or at least provided, unfortunately, by the LGBTQ. He kind of makes people want pressure. So yesterday, LG has come out, has been the Salvation Army of Christian Athletes. Now, those two organizations say they stand by what the Bible says as the relationship or the marriage or the sexual intercourse between a man and a woman is the natural way that God created it to be, because they are both Christian organizations. But the LGBT community considers them gay hate groups, and they consider Chick-fil-A one because they previously gave to them. But on those two companies. But what does that mean that they're doing going forward? So we have a news story that may kind of explain the situation, but we're kind of let you know where we stand on it as well.
Okay, all right. Let's take a listen to this when you're ready.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Well, give the number real quick.
Okay, 901-213-6020. Again, the number to call is 901-213-6020 if you'd like to get in on the conversation concerning this topic. And some other things coming up as well on the show. Let me know when you're ready to roll.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, coming up right now. Y'all take a listen to this and give us your thoughts as well about this. Should they have even needed to do this in the first place? It's really stirred up a lot of controversy, to say the least. But y'all take a look at this.
Take a listen. We'll be back.
The fast food chain Chick-fil-A says it is going to stop making donations to two groups after backlash from LGBTQ activists.
Our Lauren St. Germain joins us now in the studio. So, Lauren, break this down for us. Which groups?
All right, so we're talking in the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, or FCA. This is a story so many of you are reading right now on our website, abcactionnews.com. Also, so many of you are sharing it with your friends on our Facebook page. So here's the deal. Last year, the Chick-fil-A Foundation donated more than $100,000 to the Salvation Army and more than $1.5 million to the FCA. On its website, the FCA says, quote, marriage is exclusively the union of one woman and one man. The Salvation Army has said in the past that the Bible forbids sexual intimacy between members of the same sex. However, the organization does claim they're not anti-LGBTQ. In a statement, the gay rights organization GLAAD said customers and employees should, quote, greet today's announcement with cautious optimism. Moving forward, the restaurant chain says it'll work exclusively with groups that focus on education, homelessness, and hunger. And this is Action News.
So that's a real quick story on it there. So basically, as you see, Chick-fil-A said, hey, look, we're going to kind of change the direction of the donations, to say the least. Now, what they said was they're not changing their philosophy or their thought process, at least the way I took it. But they are not going to give to the Fellowship of Christian Athletes anymore, at least currently, for this year. And those are usually two organizations that get major donations every year from Chick-fil-A. So that has some people wondering, has Chick-fil-A backed down on their beliefs because of the LGBTQ pressure, or are they just being strategic business-wise and deciding to change their thoughts?
Well, now the two organizations that they decided not to give to are they LGBT supporters?
No.
Okay, well,
I mean, that's so like I said, and going back to what we talked about, those two organizations clearly don't support it. That's why they were given to them in the first place. It wasn't the main reason, but they were given to them because they supported those organizations.
Okay, so people feel that Chick-fil-A is backing down on the LGBT community and their disagreement with them. Let's put it that way.
Well, they feel like they're being weak.
They feel that
and being scared of the gay community.
And feel ultimately that Chick-fil-A might support the LGBT community?
I'm not going to go that far. I don't think people think that because that would be a gigantic reverse, of course, because the president, we a long time ago, that, hey, he already said, look, this would be a man and a woman.
Right.
Point blank period. So I don't think you change. I mean, I guess you could, but that would look very fake if you were to do so. So, I mean, I think a lot of people, and I've seen a lot of Republicans and right-wing folks, that said the Mike Huckabees of the world and other right-wing Republican, pundits, so to speak, come out and say, hey, Chick-fil-A has given in to the gay mob. Or the LGBT mob.
Well, Chick-fil-A can give to whoever they want to, right? Just because they stopped giving to them don't mean that they've changed their stance on, the homosexual gay lifestyle.
Yeah, I agree with that.
They give to whoever they want. It's their money.
Yeah, that's true.
And, these two organizations shouldn't feel, against betrayed or feel bad toward Chick-fil-A because they didn't get their money this year. So, I don't know. But, Chick-fil-A wants to give to other organizations that directly, give and feed the hungry and the homeless and things like that. Mm-hmm. Salvation Army, I don't know exactly what they do, because I've never went and sat down and talked to them, and all that kind of stuff. But because they've been a major organization around the country and around the world for so many years, they figure, okay, you should support us. No, people can give their money to whoever they want to.
Yeah, that's right.
Not because you're Salvation Army or Fellowship of Christian Athletes, I think Chick-fil-A has done good toward you as far as that organization. But if they decide not to give to you anymore, hey, I think that's their right.
So you don't think it should be looked at as one, betrayal, and two, kind of cowering to the gay community? Because if you notice, a lot of the news media that's reported on this, people say, wow, this is Chick-fil-A reversing course on their thoughts on homosexuality.
That doesn't mean that they reversed course. It just simply means they decided not to support these two organizations, give them a healthy check this year.
Yeah.
And so, is this any indication that these two groups feel this way? That, hey, maybe Chick-fil-A should just erase them off their list of donations. If they come out against Chick-fil-A, I don't understand why they feel the way they do, or the people may feel the way they do, because Chick-fil-A is not supporting these two groups. So I guess this, you let you know who your friends are and who really, really supports you. So, but 901-213-6020, and we can move on from this story. I think this is just a bunch of people that are whining and crying and wishing and wanting and all that other kind of junk. I mean, you know, they've been given money, millions of dollars every year probably by Chick-fil-A, and now all of a sudden they didn't get it. They kind of complain. Well, Chick-fil-A is making another move. I mean, I don't know why my volume is so low. But anyway, maybe Chick-fil-A wants to make another move to do other things.
Well, and y'all out there, does the volume sound low? Please let us know. And I know usually you would if it does, because I have just about everything maxed out here. So I don't know if something happened with the technical difficulty, but at least it sounds good in my ears. So I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. Well, you didn't have it turned up all the way enough. So, okay. Now I hear myself. Okay. All right. 901-213-6020. If you'd like to call and give your opinion on this deal here. In other news, Josh, what do we have?
Well, next is a situation with teachers. So now, Shelby County Schools, we talked a lot about Shelby County Schools as of late, and it's mostly been about the water, whether the quality of water has been good or bad, right? Well, this has nothing to do with that. This is going more into the classroom. So, interesting situation that is kind of developing now. It's an idea that's been thought of that they're trying to see if they want to do it or not, and it seems like they've kind of moved ahead and already said this is going to be done. So can you imagine if you go to school and it's high school or middle school, I don't know how low the grade they're going to go with this, but what they're going to do is planning on doing hiring teachers, but those teachers will not actually be in the classroom. They will be teaching the students from a computer monitor.
So, remote teachers.
Yes.
From a monitor, the students will be in the class, but they'll be teaching. The teachers will be teaching through a video or monitor where they could teach the class certain things, but there still will be a substitute or some type of teacher in the classroom. But
like a assistant.
But I guess this is designed so that if the teacher is out that gives the assignments, that the remote teacher can continue to give them assignments, and they won't just have a day where they're not doing the work that the teacher is assigning, or that want to continue to give them while the teacher's out. That way, when the teacher comes back, they're not behind. In anything, or didn't get behind in anything while she was out. I guess that's the reason. I don't know. What do you think Shelby County Schools doing something like that? Monitor or teachers teaching your students through a television. Well, that's kind of like it is, a monitor. It's like the old day where, they used to pull out the TV in your classroom. You remember those days? And on that TV, you would watch Rogers, or you would watch Sesame Street, or you would watch some of those. How they go through those factories and things. Yeah. Certain things you would watch in your classroom through the TV, and once those things are over, then they slide the TV back in the corner and that type of thing. I guess some type of teacher teaching you that monitor, but.
Well, that's different, though.
Well, it's kind of different. But
you're watching a video.
But still, what I'm saying is you're having somebody teaching you through a monitor. It's the same person. That person is still not in the classroom.
Yeah.
They're still coming via monitor.
True.
They're not in the classroom. So, but I don't know. Do you think that's that's a waste?
A good idea or a bad idea?
You think it's a good idea, bad idea? You think it's a waste? Or do you think Shelby County Schools are losing it with the superintendent that drank from the water fountain? Water's fine. I mean, do we have airheads at Shelby County School now? I'm just saying, folks. What kind of people are teaching you? placing at the top of the list to run your students or to teach or prepare your students for the future. 901-213-6020. And but hey, if you have any comments on that, you can leave the comments. Yeah.
I mean, I kind of explained it, but we
Talissa Franklin, thanks for watching.
Yes.
Harvard's thanks. Talissa, we hadn't heard from her in
years. A long time.
He says, you'll read that in just a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly Burdell.
What's up, Tarvis?
Yes.
I think you just shouted him out.
Tarvis. Yeah, and so on and so forth. All of you coming in there. Tarvis, thanks for watching. And hey, leave your comments on what you think as well as what's going on with Shelby County Schools. And the Chick-fil-A is.
Now,
yeah.
well, I was going to say, I mean, we didn't even play the story. Do you want to? I can play
Okay.
this. Yeah.
So we played the story on Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, let's play this story. Mm-hmm. And people, take a listen to this. Excuse me, what's going on. Maybe you can gather a little more out of it. Maybe some of you know more about this than I do. You can call in and fill us in and let us know what's going on. But, first of all, take a listen to this.
Sitting in a classroom, but there's no physical teacher. Instead, one appears on a monitor.
Yeah, well, that's the direction that Shelby County schools are turning to in some classrooms. Local 24 News reporter Brittany Moncrief joins us in the studio tonight to tell us how this will work. Britt?
Well, Katina and Richard, the Shelby County School District has 6 vacant teacher positions. And while they search for people to place in those positions, they will be bringing in teachers remotely.
Students get access to teachers online is really 21st century. It's where our world is heading.
And apparently Shelby County too. Evan Artberg is the president and founder of Proximity Learning.
We will find teachers that are highly qualified, highly certified, and allow them to pick their own schedules and be streamed in live every day to teach instruction in school.
Substitutes will still be in classrooms focusing on class control.
The teacher instructs, the students raise their hands, they ask questions, they get to know each other's names.
Northwest Prep and Central High are 2 of 5 schools to get remote teachers, which some are not on board with.
Our population need a physically present human in that classroom with them, touching, agreeing, and learning upon the lesson.
Keith Williams with the Memphis Shelby County Education Association says the reason for the vacancy in the first place is teacher salary.
The alternative is to raise the teacher salary schedule. You can attract people with money.
Total cost for the contract is about $210.
We're not sure what they're going to be paying these people. That is our understanding they may make more than regular teachers. What's going to stop our teachers from quitting and applying for that?
And the remote teachers will teach math, science, and history. The district says each teacher can serve up to 125 students per day. And coming up at 6, what parents and former teachers have to say about the program. Live in the studio, Brittany Moncrief, Local 24 News.
Brittany.
Okay, folks, we have some things going on in Shelby County schools, but look at some of the people that are over your students in Shelby County schools. I mean, when you have somebody that's reporting in Shelby County schools and they look all weird and everything, they sound like help me! Oh, Lord, help me.
Look.
They sound like weaklings. They sound like a woman. I mean, they sound like a homosexual. I mean, these people that sound like this, these are people that run your schools. These are people that educate your kids. And then they get on here with all this kind of funny talking and everything. You're trying to talk about the subject that's going on in Shelby County School. You can't talk about that because you get distracted by some of these characters that are over Shelby County Schools.
Man, I tell you.
I mean, you know, these people have been around for some time. Anyway, 901-213-6020. That's the number to call. Seen the video. Who's teaching your students? I mean, is it okay to have women that are supposed to be women?
Well, see now.
Wait, hold on, no, I'm going there. And then you have men that are supposed to be men sounding like other things. But yet they're over your students. I mean, and so we are supposed to settle for this. You're supposed to settle for this and just accept anybody that's over your students? I don't know what's going on with them, but they show. They sound, homosexuals, lesbians. Come on now. And then we're going to accept that kind of mess? Come on. And I don't have to criticize and tell you how he or she may sound. They know how they sound.
You think he does?
Absolutely, they know how they sound. And they're proud of it. And we're supposed to stand by. You're supposed to stand by, because I don't have any students in the system. And let these homosexuals and lesbian lifestyle tendencies in these people go unchecked, and you say nothing? Lord have mercy. I mean, some of these folks that were just on this video, wow.
Well, it's only one guy.
Pictures, people, they showed people, news people that were talking as well. And other, but, come on, man. There are too many black men sissies these days. I'm just going to tell it. You sound funny. You don't sound like men, real men.
But why is that, though?
Because of their lifestyle, the gay lifestyle. It has a spirit on them. And they talk with those ways. They don't sound like a real man or a real woman. And they look nasty. Their countenance and everything. They don't look good. You can look at them and tell. Anyway. Shelby County Schools. Well, everybody, have their right to do what they want. But to your kids, these are the leaders that you want as our your kids. Then you wonder why you send your kids to school and they come, some of them have tendencies. The gay or the lesbian life. Accepting too much and not complaining enough. Run that. Listen to these people in this video and the way they sound. Come on now. We need something about this. About the money and they're spending schools and teaching that other kind of stuff. Well, I mean, they may have made some valid points. But can you imagine?
But you couldn't see through the.
You can't see through what's supposed to be because of the character and behavior of these weak men and women that are homosexual and lesbian lifestyle. Their behavior, the way they talk. I mean, if you're not gay, talk like a man. Stop sounding like you want to be sweet. And you don't look sweet. You look nasty. You look I mean, come on. We need to distinguish a difference. Take a listen and take a look at this if you're on Facebook. Take a look and a listen at this and these characters that are over your kids in Shelby County schools.
Imagine going to school, sitting in a classroom, but there's no physical teacher. Instead, one appears on a monitor.
Yeah, well, that's the direction that Shelby County schools are turning to in some classrooms. Local 24 News reporter Brittany Moncrief joins us in the studio tonight to tell us how this will work. Britt?
Well, Katina and Richard, the Shelby County School District has 6 vacant teacher positions. And while they search for people to place in those positions, they will be bringing in teachers remotely.
Students get access to teachers online is really 21st century. It's where our world is heading.
And apparently Shelby County too. Evan Artberg is the president and founder of Proximity Learning.
We will find teachers that are highly qualified, highly certified, and allow them to pick their own schedules and be streamed in live every day to teach instruction in school.
Substitutes will still be in classrooms focusing on class control.
The teachers instruct the students, raise their hands, they ask questions, they get to know each other's names.
Northwest Prep and Central High are 2 of 5 schools to get remote teachers, which some are not on board.
Population need a physically present human in that classroom with them, touching, agreeing, and learning upon the lesson.
Keith Williams with the Memphis Shelby County Education Association says the reason for the vacancy in the first place is teacher salary.
The alternative is to raise the teacher salary schedule. You can attract people with money.
Total cost for the contract is about $210,000.
We're not sure what they're going to be paying these people. The desire is that they may make more than regular teachers. To stop our teachers from quitting and applying for that.
And the remote teachers will teach math, science, and history. The district says each teacher can serve up to 125 students per day. And coming up at 6, what parents and former teachers have to say about the program. Live in the studio, Brittany Moncrief, Local 24 News.
Brittany.
I'm through talking about that.
What's going to stop our teachers from quitting and applying for that?
What's going to stop our teachers from quit and start applying for that? I'm not good at it, folks. I'm just not good at sounding that way.
The desire is that they may make more than regular teachers. What's going to stop our teachers from quitting and applying for that?
That's a doggone shame. That's terrible. And then your kids get exposed to people like that in Shelby County schools. And then you wonder one day why your young men coming home sounding like this.
Well, he's the head of the Memphis Shelby County Education Association.
I don't care what he's the head over. I don't care who's over what. If you're going to be a woman, be a woman. If you're going to be a man, be a man.
Board with.
Need a physically present human in that classroom with them, touching, agreeing, and learning upon the.
If you're going to be a man,
touching and agreeing.
Sound like a man.
Come on, man. Touch.
If you're going to be a man, sound like a man. If you're going to be a woman, sound like a woman.
I mean, maybe they don't know, man.
I mean, no. Young men going to our school, young women going to our schools. If they hear a woman acting like a man, seeing a woman acting like a man, having homosexual, lesbian tendencies, your students are going to come home sounding like that. If they see a man sounding like he's weak and have homosexual tendencies, your young men are going to be around people like that, and they may come home sounding like that because they feel, they're successful, and maybe, I need to sound like that.
You know what, though? I really, I don't know, right? Whether people, it's hard for me to believe that people literally try to sound like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to train their voice or whatever the case is. Now, I know, and I'm just saying what I not necessarily know, but I found out about the guy. So he is married to a woman. I know.
Don't matter.
I know. Trust me. Trust me. I get that. I'm just being fair as far as
I don't care. I don't care if it's a man or a woman.
Yeah.
And if a woman is behaving with homosexual, lesbian tendencies, she may be married to a man, but that don't mean nothing. That don't mean anything. That may be a cover up for her. In other news, I'm going to leave that alone.
Okay.
In other news, we need men and women. I'm trying to get off of this. We need men and women, real men and women in our schools to teach our kids. But, hey, they're hiring everybody these days. Are we really concerned about our kids anymore? That's the world that we live in, some folks say. You can't get rid of them now. They're in the system. They're in the system. That's what acceptance gets you. When we accept anything and says everybody has a right to be whatever they want to be, rather than being the persons and the people the way God created us. God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, not Delilah and Cynthia. In other news, on them, and they talk with those ways. They don't.
My bad. That's through my phone there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. In other news, the holidays are coming up, folks. Yeah, the holidays are here.
Yep. Hey, let's take a break before we go into that.
Let's take a break.
Need a buffer.
And when we come back, we're going to talk about some other things and the holiday that's coming up and all the other things and some,
Yeah, got a lot of stuff to get to.
Stuff we will talk about when we come back from the break. You're listening to Talk Back Live with Bob
and Josh.
It is now 9:09. Is that correct? 9:09. 9 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock Central Time. And a very pleasant good morning. Oh! Hey. We'll be back after this.
This is Sergeant Chris Richardson with the Tennessee Highway Patrol, here to explain the Tennessee Hands-Free Law, which is a new state law effective July 1st, 2019. In Public Chapter 412, it makes it illegal for a driver to hold a cell phone or a mobile device with any part of their body, to write, send, or read any text-based communication, to reach for a cell phone or mobile device in a manner that requires the driver to no longer be in a seated driving position or properly restrained by a seatbelt, to watch a video or a movie on a cell phone or a mobile device, and to record or broadcast video on a cell phone or mobile device. So, can I still talk on my cell phone while driving? Yes. A driver is permitted to use an earpiece, headphone device, or a device worn on a wrist to conduct a voice-based communication. The driver may use one button on a cell phone or mobile device to initiate or terminate voice communication, and voice-based communication may also be used to send a text message. Learn more at handsfreetn.com.
CJ Used Appliances, located at 3530 Jackson Avenue here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances have the best prices in town, sales and service, heating and air. Also the best appliances you'll find anywhere in the Mid-South. Refrigerators, microwave stoves, washers and dryers, deep freezers, dishwashers, whatever you need in used appliances. And folks, I'll tell you, they're the best used appliances anywhere you'll find. That's CJ Used Appliances, 3530 Jackson Avenue. All appliances come with warranty. You can call them at 901-487-7882. Again, 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances. Graphics Printing, located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, a complete print shop for all your printing needs. They do it all: color copies, resumes, funeral programs, rubber stamps, full-color business cards, wedding and graduation invitations, and more. 30-plus years of quality work and service. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, Tennessee, 901-345-9294. Graphics Printing.
This is Sergeant Chris Richardson with the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Pedestrian safety is a two-way street. Both drivers and walkers need to do their part to keep roads safe. When you're walking, remember, the drivers may not always see you, so remember to use these tips to continue to walk safely. Wear bright clothes. Always use crosswalks and obey signs. Lights and reflectors should be used. And finally, keep alert and do not walk distracted. This message brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Patrol.
C&S Motors Auto Sales, located at 2508 Summer Avenue here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-323-8778. C&S Motors Auto Sales has been around since 1984. Go by and see Chris today for some of the best pre-owned and used vehicles in the city. They have SUVs, minivans, cars, trucks, whatever you're looking for in pre-owned used vehicles. Hey, you can find it right there at C&S Motors Auto Sales. See Chris since 1984. They will treat you right. Call them at 901-323-8778. That's 901-323-8778, 2508 Summer Avenue, C&S Motors Auto Sales.
You're listening to Talk Back Live with Bob and Josh. Talking about current events and topics that matter. Call in now. 901-213-6020. 901-213-6020. Now, here's Bob and Josh.
This is Sergeant Chris Richardson with the Tennessee Highway Patrol, here to explain the Tennessee Hands-Free Law, which is a new state law effective July 1st, 2019. In Public Chapter 412, it makes it illegal for a driver to hold a cell phone or a mobile device with any part of their body, to write, send, or read any text-based communication, to reach for a cell phone or mobile device in a manner that requires the driver to no longer be in a seated driving position or properly restrained by a seatbelt, to watch a video or a movie on a cell phone or a mobile device, and to record or broadcast video on a cell phone or mobile device. So, can I still talk on my cell phone while driving? Yes. A driver is permitted to use an earpiece, headphone device, or a device worn on a wrist to conduct a voice-based communication. The driver may use one button on a cell phone or mobile device to initiate or terminate voice communication, and voice-based communication may also be used to send a text message. Learn more at handsfreetn.com.
CJ Used Appliances, located at 3530 Jackson Avenue here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances have the best prices in town. Sales and service, heating and air. Also the best appliances you'll find anywhere in the Mid-South. Refrigerators, microwave stoves, washers and dryers, deep freezers, dishwashers, whatever you need in used appliances. And folks, I'm telling you, they're the best used appliances anywhere you'll find. That's CJ Used Appliances, 3530 Jackson Avenue. All appliances come with warranty. You can call them at 901-487-7882. Again, 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances. C-Graphics Printing, located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, a complete print shop for all your printing needs. They do it all. Color copies, resumes, funeral programs, rubber stamps, full-color business cards, wedding and graduation invitations, and more. 30-plus years of quality work and service. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, Tennessee, 901-345-9294. C-Graphics Printing.
This is Sergeant Chris Richardson with the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Pedestrian safety is a two-way street. Both drivers and walkers need to do their part to keep roads safe. When you're walking, remember, the drivers may not always see you, so remember to use these tips to continue to walk safely. Wear bright clothes. Always use crosswalks and obey signs. Lights and reflectors should be used. And finally, keep alert and do not walk distracted. This message brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Patrol.
C&S Motors Auto Sales, located at 2508 Summer Avenue, here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-323-8778. C&S Motors Auto Sales has been around since 1984. Go by and see Chris today for some of the best pre-owned and used vehicles in the city. They have SUVs, minivans, cars, trucks, whatever you're looking for in pre-owned used vehicles. Hey, you can find it right there at C&S Motors Auto Sales. See Chris since 1984. They will treat you right. Call them at 901-323-8778. That's 901-323-8778. 2508 Summer Avenue. C&S Motors Auto Sales.
You know I don't care. Now you know I don't care.
Yeah.
So save yourself from getting angry. You know me by now.
As I attempt to move forward, we do have some other stuff.
And if you don't know me by now, you will never, ever know me. What is that?
Okay, I got to read this one. Okay, same dude in church. Evidently, the guy's voice that we're talking about. He says, Pastor says, first person to raise their hand. This is a comment I'm reading from Jet, just in case y'all wonder, on Facebook Live. First person to raise their hand can select the next 3 hymns, according to the pastor in this story. Dude raises his hand first. Pastor said, congratulations, sir. You now get to select the next 3 hymns. Dude says, I'll take hymns, and hymns. Oh, man, come on. Come on, man.
That's the second time. That's the second time that has made me really laugh about something you said. That's funny. But it's the truth. It is the doggone truth.
Oh, no, that's not the truth.
It is. I mean, hymns. It ain't hers and hers. Men are choosing. And if they do choose a woman, it's just to cover up.
Oh, no.
Y'all are cutting up this morning. In other news. Josh, another video we're going to play here, and folks, the holidays are coming up, and we you know, I don't want to sound racist here. I don't want to sound like, you know, I'm picking on certain races or that type of thing.
Oh, no.
But the argument of sweet potato pie and pumpkin pie has come up again.
Speaking of sweet.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered.
He ain't.
I don't like men no more. I said I like women.
Okay.
Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I would not date a man. I would not carry a purse. I would not put on makeup.
Yeah.
I will love a women.
Yeah, okay. All right. I got it. You love a women. All right.
The music.
They were.
Yeah.
Anyway. Wow. Sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie? Which is it?
What that was or not?
No, not that. No. That was far from sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie. I would not do that to our pies. I don't know what you call something like that. I mean, you know, it's not sweet potato pie and it's not pumpkin pie. What is it, folks? It's a messy pie. Anyway, what was he gurgling?
No,
okay.
Yeah, no.
No, well, let's go
As
on.
we move on.
Let's move on here. 901-213-6020. And
yeah, so the battle rages on, right? Sweet potato and pumpkin.
There we go.
And you know, ironically, when fall or autumn first started, you remember, this is kind of when the conversation got going on the show.
Is it really fall or is it autumn?
Well, there it is again.
Yes.
So, you know, and I think it's the same vein with sweet potato and pumpkin. You know what I mean? The people that love to say autumn are the people that love pumpkin pie. And the people that say fall are the people that love sweet potato pie.
No, that's not necessarily true.
The demographics are similar.
Well, but that's not always true, though.
You don't think so?
No. You have people that say autumn and love sweet potato pie. You have people that say fall and love pumpkin pie. But there's very few.
Yeah, very few. So you just kind of admitted it right there.
Very few. Okay.
But we got a video that's breaking this whole thing.
Let's play. Take a listen to this, folks. Take a listen to this, and then just let me know, what do you think? Pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie.
And also, is this true, what's being depicted?
Is it?
In front of you, because it's a major issue that we must settle.
Is it true? Take a listen.
Amongst the community.
And we're coming up on it. And you're welcome to leave your comments as well.
All right, here we go.
Nobody has ever made a video praising pumpkin pie. Ain't nobody never said nothing about pumpkin pie on YouTube or nothing. But we all remember this classic video praising Patty's sweet potato pie. Here it is right here. Here we go.
Patty. If anybody know Patty LaBelle, tag her in the video. Patty! Whoa! Yeah! She'll feel like paying a bill after eating this.
All right, folks, this is a survey. Just by round of applause, who in here loves, I mean really loves pumpkin pie? Now, by round of applause, who in here really loves sweet potato pie? Okay. Now, folks, listen to me. You're in the audience. You're not standing where I'm standing. So I want to show you something. Now, I'm not trying to make this racial. I'm not turning this into some cultural divide, because right now in our country, we need all the unity we can have. So that's okay. But I want to show you and what I saw. Here is the way people respond to pumpkin pie. I'd like to show you this. This is the pumpkin pie. Now, I didn't want to point it out, but you saw the video. It is what it is. Now, I want to show you what happened when I said, who loves potato pie? Now, you saw the tape. You saw who was in the tape. Why is that embarrassing me? Because we react differently to sweet potato pie. A guy pulled his shirt up. I mean, how happy are you to hear sweet potato pie? Sweet potato pie! Sweet potato pie! There ain't even no pie in here. That man was clapping harder than he did for me when I came through them damn doors. And who was the lady that was just grinding? Yeah, sweet potato pie. That's the difference, man. Now, we're in America today. A lot of families are blended. We have blended families now, multiracial families. I'm just giving you a suggestion. You're going to need 2 pies. If you don't have 2 pies, it's going to be a fight at your house. Do not have the black people in your family come over there and ain't no sweet potato pie. Because first they whisper. Have you seen any sweet potato pie? No, I just saw pumpkin pie. Come on, let's hurry up so we can go over to Mama's house. Hey, let's play Harvey's Hundreds.
All right, you heard and saw the video. Those of you that are on Facebook, those that are listening other ways, you can join us on Facebook Live and leave your comments, or you can call 901-213-6020. Frankie, Verdell, Greg is checking in. And what do you think about the video? Sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie? Now, is it a black thing when you talk about sweet potato pie? I don't think so. I think, I don't know.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yes.
Is it a white thing when you talk about pumpkin pie?
I want to know, is there, and I've actually run into this group of beings, and rarely, but I have, that love pumpkin pie over sweet potato pie.
Really?
Now, I've had both. And I guarantee you, most of the time, if you're looking for a sweet potato pie, right? You see a pumpkin pie, you think that's it, because it looks just like it. You take a slice, you eat it. You're going to be extremely disappointed and probably angry enough to throw the pie because it's not sweet potato pie. Now,
well, I mean, you don't throw it because it's not sweet potato pie. Yeah, I mean, if it's good, just say, hey, it's good.
Well, I mean, but see, it's a difference. I don't hate.
I believe.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
Yeah. Well, the texture is a little bit different.
Yeah, man. And the taste and everything.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's not the same.
Well,
soul. Sweet potato pie has that soul that's missing.
Yeah,
from the pumpkin.
It's just like or stewed sweet potatoes compared to stewed pumpkin. And I've had both, and I'm not really against.
Something like pumpkin yams, essentially.
Yeah, stewed. Or you just stewed. What the old people used to call stewed pumpkin.
Really?
And stewed yams in a pot, cooked. Yams, pumpkin stewed in a pot. To me, it tastes pretty good. It all depends on who's making it, though. You have to know how to do it.
Now, I must admit, I've never had that. I've had pumpkin pie, but I've never had like the stewed pumpkin.
Yeah, just like sweet potatoes in the pot. Cook it and sweeten it and all that. Stewed pumpkin tastes pretty good. Yeah.
Have any of y'all had stewed pumpkins?
You've had it in a pot. Have you had pumpkin?
Let me know.
Like canned yams or sweet potatoes cooked in a pot. Have you had that?
Because I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's to me. I don't have a problem with it. It was pretty good to me. Maybe it's been so long that I'm feeling that I liked it and really didn't.
Fond memories, huh?
But it tastes pretty good to me. I don't know.
Well, what is? I'm gonna say this for next week. I don't know, but I guess I can ask it again next week if I want to.
What's that?
What is essential, must have on the Thanksgiving table? What are some things that must be there on Thanksgiving for you, that has to be there? If you want to name several things, do so. What are things that must be on the table, that must be cooked, that you must smell and know is going to be there on Thanksgiving Day?
Well, Verdell just said you do throw it because it's not sweet potato pie.
He said you just pick it up and throw it across.
Verdell, I don't know. What is it that makes you hate pumpkin pie that way? I mean,
it's like it's a deception.
Is it that you really hate it that bad that you have to throw it? I mean, to some people, pumpkin pie is the thing. They sing it in their Christmas songs. Do black people sing in their Christmas songs?
Well,
sweet potato pie, or do they sing pumpkin pie?
You saw that dude in the Steve Harvey video. He was singing about Patty's pies.
Was that a dude?
See, I know we didn't bring it up, but
I'm sorry.
I know we didn't bring it up.
I look to see you to open another can of worms. I don't know. Wait a minute, Josh. I thought that was a woman. Now I'm just saying.
You did for real?
I really thought that was a
woman. You thought it was a woman?
I thought that was one of those rough women.
Oh, gay. Oh,
no, not gay.
Oh,
but just a woman
rough.
that's loud.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was, and she didn't have much hair.
Okay, and I'm just seeing Jed ask the question: was that a man or a woman? So
who do you think it was? I don't know.
I'm about to see if I can access some evidence again. So hold on. We're going to try to see if we can make a determination here, because this is very important. But y'all take a look again and listen. Is this a man or a woman? Let us know.
Nobody has ever made a video praising pumpkin pie. Ain't nobody never said nothing about pumpkin pie on YouTube or nothing.
Never.
But we all remember this classic video praising Patty's sweet potato pie.
Pay
Here
attention.
it is, right here.
Is it a man or a woman?
Patty. If anybody know Patty LaBelle, tag her in the video. Patty! Whoa! Yeah!
It is funny, though.
Whoa! Ooh, Patty!
That's not a man. That's a woman. Ain't no man supposed to sound like that. That's a woman. Or else. See, I'm trying to get away from that other subject. That's why I started talking about sweet potato. That's not a man, is it?
GKP said it's a man.
Come on, GKP. Please tell me that's not a man. I've had enough today. Come on. If that's a man, that's what I'm talking about right there. Sounding too much like a woman or whatever it is.
Well,
they need to be, they need to be really delivered and saved. They can get saved from that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it a man or is it a woman? Frankie says it's definitely a man. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That voice was suspect. I guess I'm using the word. I don't know whether I'm using it right or wrong.
Well, some people, they say to deliver, you still,
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more.
Men.
I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I would not date a man. I would not carry a purse. I would not put on makeup.
No more makeup.
I will love a woman.
A women. Okay.
So that's
now
all.
we're getting names here. GKP says
James Wright.
James Wright is his name.
Y'all got the research.
Now, is he local or is he somewhere else or is it that's hard for me to believe. That's a man. To believe. Sounding like that. Patty! See, I can't even sound like that. I'm trying to sound as soft as I can. As, a big, sound like to me, that's a big, loud mouth woman. You know these big, loud mouth women. You know how they yell and scream. The top of their lungs.
A big, loud mouth woman. But honestly, yeah, I do know what you're talking about. Everybody got somebody like that in their family.
Essential sweet potato pie, dressing, cranberry, Hawaiian roll, turkey ham. Yeah, okay.
You know what? Those Hawaiian rolls are underrated.
Oh, wow.
Like, people don't talk about those Hawaiian sweet rolls enough.
But, man, are they good.
You don't even need to do nothing to them.
Man.
As long as they ain't, raw. But, I mean,
yeah.
You don't really, you ain't got to do too much.
But they are good.
Man.
But
and that was the question. We got off track. The question was, aside from sweet potato pie, was what are the essentials you must have for Thanksgiving, in your opinion, your household, your family?
Yeah, and sweet potato pie, dressing, Hawaiian rolls, turkey ham, which or both. Do some people cook and a ham for Thanksgiving?
I bet.
I mean, is that too much to cook a turkey?
I'm not a big ham. I've never been a big ham guy, to be honest. I mean, some ham could be the bomb. It really can. But I'm not a big ham guy. Never just felt like, let me get a big old slice of ham, you know.
And the other thing is, you know, some people call stuffing because they stuff it in the turkey. Do you stuffing in your turkey, or do you make it separate as dressing like Verdell said? Verdell, do you put dressing in your turkey, or do you cook it in your in their turkey or or whatever stuffing or whatever you want to call it? You know, I'm just asking. I don't know. You know
what that is?
What?
I guarantee you, lemon fall, just like pumpkin and sweet potato. And certain people stuff, and certain, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I think most of our folks.
Frankie says stuffing is not dressing.
Okay.
And I might have to believe her in the probably bringing this up here.
I'm sure. I mean, she's gonna bring.
She says stuffing is not dressing. Why? Why is it not dressing?
I've always guessed that they were the same. I didn't know
that they make something and stuff it in the turkey and cook it, and you make it separate. You know, I like the broth from turkey and stuff like that that's cooked real hot, the juice, and make your own dressing. You know how people used to make cornbread and your seasoning, and then they put the light bread. You know what people don't. You know what people talk about. You know what they're talking about when they say you're talking about. Loaf of bread. Do you use white bread or do you use wheat bread?
Okay, now and that's a whole nother.
And
thing.
your onions and all that other stuff all over it.
Yeah,
got to use plenty of pepper though and sage. Yeah, and onions, pepper. It gives that seasoning. It gives that taste. If you don't have those things, you know your taste is gone as far as dressing is concerned.
Okay,
and you pour the hot broth over, and you mix it. Am I wrong? Am I talking wrong here?
You getting the folks hungry? That's what it is. There's a lot of comments coming in since you started describing stuff.
Yeah.
But here,
somebody said breadcrumbs.
Hold on.
Is that the stuff in the box?
Well, before you get to the bottom,
okay.
Let me go
Let's
back
go
a little
all
bit.
the way back.
I got it. I got it right here. Let's see. Jed is upset y'all missed his jokes earlier. By the way, as well, some of y'all just coming in. Let's see. Greg said he had to get his tire fixed. It's all good, man. Let's see. After Verdell. Okay, here we go. GKP house does both ham and turkey, I'm assuming.
Okay.
Frankie says,
I
cook a lot for Thanksgiving, but I must have turkey and dressing, ham, greens, sweet potato casserole. Yes. Sweet potato anything, but sweet potato casserole, yes.
Oh, Lord, it's good.
Yes. With the mushroom, or not the mushrooms, no. The marshmallows.
Yes.
Oh,
and yes.
Mac and cheese.
Yes. Mac and cheese.
Jet said that guy on the video looked like one of the Fat Boys, which is a rap group from back in the day.
Greg said, you missed that? He said, yes, Bob, we always have turkey and ham.
Yeah, I do miss that. This thing always gives me select stuff.
And Frankie says stuffing
is not
dressing. Why is it not?
Well, Frankie, give me the breakdown. What's the difference? Because when I've seen stuffing, and I haven't seen it much because we never have it, thank goodness. Why would you? Okay, let me go backwards. Why would you stuff a turkey? What is the advantage of that?
Well, that's the way they used to do it. I mean,
people used to do that all the time.
I guess that's the way they used to do it. I don't stuff the stuff in the turkey.
That messes up the turkey.
And they dip it out of the turkey when they serve the turkey. It dips it out of the turkey.
No.
And the opening of the turkey.
I can't do.
The
the legs,
the hind part.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So anyway, GKP says and chitlins.
Chitlins, yes.
You know what?
Chitlins. That's it. That's it, GKP.
That's a rarity, but if
oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been a long time since I had chitlins.
GKP is going to have chitlins.
Oh, check it out.
Oh, well, he need to.
Guess what else? And
make sure there's no corn in there, GKP. You know what I'm talking about.
Guess what he's going to have with it?
What is he going to have with it?
And spaghetti. He said.
Oh. No. You're ruining the dinner, GKP.
Man. Why? I don't understand.
Ruining it. Oh, my God. Spaghetti on Thanksgiving?
I don't understand.
Negroes eat Thanksgiving eat spaghetti every Friday
day
when they have fish and spaghetti.
Yes.
Oh, you just can't do without it on Thanksgiving. You got to have spaghetti.
I don't understand the obsession with spaghetti on holidays.
I don't.
Spaghetti is a regular food.
I mean,
I don't mind spaghetti. I like spaghetti.
But I mean, on Thanksgiving Day, I mean, come on, let's serve something else.
Give me something else. I have spaghetti all the time.
KP, I mean, my goodness, man, you were doing good with the chitlins.
Chitlins and spaghetti is a weird combination to me.
Mm-hmm.
Vicky says, "Good morning, everyone. Ain't God good?"
Yes, he is.
Yes, absolutely.
He is. Yes.
Do you eat chitlins and spaghetti, Vicky? I'm gonna ask you that.
On Thanksgiving, Vicky, please don't tell us you eat spaghetti or getty on Thanksgiving.
GKP says, "Oh yes, and deviled eggs."
Oh yeah.
Now I love deviled eggs.
Angel eggs. No, I'm just kidding.
No, see, that's religious.
Yeah,
that's religious.
But no, I love those deviled eggs.
Look, the Lord's eggs.
The Lord's eggs. But GKP, I love those deviled eggs. Yes. Oh, that's good on Thanksgiving.
Vicky says, "I hate stuffing. I love my dressing."
I love dressing. You're right, Vicky. Folks got to know how to make it, though.
Oh, yeah.
They got to know how to make dressing.
It can really ruin the whole
dressing, and it tastes like water, bread, or crumbs or something, and no flavor to it.
You know, it's kind of what it is.
That's not dressing.
No.
That's just, I don't know what it is.
Slop. It's a bowl of slop. That's what it is. But another one.
Bradell says, "No, Bob, we have chicken and dressing." What?
Yeah, chicken and dressing.
Chicken and dressing. You know, that's what old folk used to have back in the day. They didn't buy turkeys. They bought chicken. And some people bought hens. But I'm going to tell you something now. When people buy chickens and they make good dressing.
Oh, it's the bomb.
You know how to cook.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If they can make some dressing out of chicken broth.
Yeah.
Cooked chicken.
Yeah.
And they use the chicken like turkey when they serve it. And if they can take that dressing, that broth off of those chickens and make dressing like the old folks used to do, they know how to cook, buddy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's legit.
Greg, he replied to GK, he bumped that. What is it?
He don't want that chitlins on there.
Chitlins?
Yeah, he ain't
I thought he was talking about the spaghetti.
No. Jet said, "It is not."
It is
so
not.
I guess dressing and stuffing the same.
Oh, okay. No.
I think that's what he was replying to.
Yeah, you got to have that dressing. Got to have that homemade dressing. Got to have it.
Jet says, "Well, some people's stuffing look like breadcrumbs."
Yeah.
Well, see, that's that cultural thing.
Is it that stuff? What? Is it that stuff you buy from the store in the box, and people make their stuffing out of that, their dressing out of that, and thinking that it's good? I mean, if you're gonna,
you're talking about that stuff in the box.
Yeah, I mean,
shake it up and then pour it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's breadcrumbs. I think.
Yeah.
If you're gonna use that, use real cornbread too. I guess if you need the flavor.
But no, it's called stuffing mix.
Is that what it's called?
And then, like I see it in the box, and you know, I don't even know how. I can't imagine that being good at all.
Not by itself, no.
No.
I mean, if you
terrible.
use it to
add
add to your stuff or give it a little flavor, whatever.
I didn't even see
and then,
that.
You know, some people can do that. But Jess said, well, some people stuffing looks like breadcrumbs. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's a crying shame.
You gotta have body. You gotta have firmness. Not too firm now. I like my dressing a little bit firm and a little bit loose. But at the same time, when you dig down in that big spoon down in that dressing and you can hear it just a little bit, and underneath there is that moist dressing, and oh my goodness, when you put it on the plate and the onions and all that stuff is in there, and the aroma of the dressing just lifts through the room.
Description is hilarious.
And you have your cranberry sauce and your turkey with your dressing. Now, you can either slice your turkey, or you can just grab a drumstick and a leg and, or a wing and just eat on. You know what I mean. And some of the turkey breasts or turkey, some people know how to cook turkeys to where if you're not careful, you can dry the breast out on your turkey.
You can dry everything.
You can dry it out, man.
Yeah.
But you got to know how to keep that breast on that turkey moist. You've got to know how to. Vicky says,
I know a joke is coming from somebody, but go ahead.
Vicky says, I hate dry dressing. I do too.
Yes.
Vicky sounds like she can cook. Frankie says, dressing is made with cornbread. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Stuffing is made with white bread and or breadcrumbs. Now, Frankie, you don't put white bread or any light bread in your dressing at all, or biscuits. Some people used to use cornbread and biscuit.
Not biscuits now.
Yeah, no.
I feel like biscuits would feel weird.
Yeah, but that's the way
Yeah.
some of the people used to make dressing. They would use cornbread and they would use biscuits. And some people would use cornbread and bread, or loaf bread. You know what I mean, out of the loaf. They would lay the slices over and all the seasoning and onions and all of that, and then pour the juice over and then mix it up together. Okay, Greg says chitlins should be banned. What? Greg, I need to teach Greg. Greg, I need to take you and killing.
What?
Yes.
You want to take on one of those?
I need to take Greg to a hog killing. Cut the hog open and take the intestines out.
Good Lord.
Then in a tub, then I'll teach Greg how to clean the chitlins, the intestines, and get the out.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yes.
That sounds disgusting.
Yes. And so he'll be more respectful of chitlins and the people that clean them. Now, here's the other thing, since I brought that up about people that clean chitlins. Let me tell you something, folks. When you go to the grocery store and it says chitlins already cleaned, pre-cleaned, you better not cook those chitlins and let that be it. You better, you better clean them chitlins again. Don't just buy chitlins and say they're clean and then just pour them in a pot and let them cook and then that's it. No. To go through that and clean those things at least once or twice more, and make sure they're pretty and white and make sure, the other folk didn't miss some stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, I recommend that. I do. All right. GKP says a must-have for GKP. A must-have. What is he talking about? Chitlins?
Chitlins and spaghetti. Mm-hmm.
Not spaghetti. I'm sorry, GKP. Chitlins, yes. As a matter of fact, just mail me a plate. Mail me a plate.
You gonna do that?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, make sure they clean.
Yeah, just make sure they're clean. Greg must have spaghetti. Sorry, Greg. I really am.
See,
I'm sorry you feel that way, Greg.
Hey, but check this out. So I got some more. Vidal says spaghetti is a must, and baked mac and cheese.
Baked mac and cheese.
Yeah, that is.
That's pretty. That coating on there.
Yes.
Yeah, on the mac and cheese. Yeah, that's pretty good.
GKP says an English pea salad.
I think I've heard of that.
Yeah,
I think I've had it.
I have had it.
I think my wife has made that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She
did one time.
And wow, you talking about...
It was better than I thought. Like, I didn't really try. I've had peas, peas just as they are.
Yeah, you talking about somebody that can cook. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like anything.
My wife can cook anything. 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 An English pea salad, yes. GKP, yuck. What does he say yuck to? Greg?
To GKP. What you saying about chitlins, I imagine.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Is he GKP? Do you like chitlins?
No, he said he did. He already said
he did. Okay,
but I'm talking about Vicky doesn't like him.
Oh,
yeah. This was she responded to him about.
I boil chicken to get the broth. Okay. But do you have turkey or do you serve the chicken?
She may use the chicken broth in the dressing instead.
Yeah.
Now, anything chicken, I mean, if the chicken seasoned good and the flavor of the chicken, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but
in the dressing.
Yeah, I mean, there's some people that cook dressing that way.
Oh yeah.
But some people say the strength of the dressing is what causes the dressing to be strong is the turkey broth rather than the chicken broth. But I have difference with that because I know older people that have just had chicken and they make chicken and dressing.
Yeah.
And it's the best thing you probably want to put in your mouth.
That's true.
All depends on who's doing it.
I'm not sure why Jet says this. I know I'm skipping down. But Jet says didn't know GKP was white. I'm like, what make you think that? What make you say that, man? I know he ain't white. Come on.
What did he say to...
I don't know.
I mean...
See, because there's so many comments. This is way further down.
Okay.
But I just...
We'll get to that and probably find out why he said it. GKP, oh my God, I love devil. You need to... Oh, well, there's an egg. Okay. Oh, wow, he's scared me.
That's what Vicky said to GKP.
Yeah, okay. GKP and giblet gravy. Oh, yes. Yes.
Giblets.
Giblets
are the bomb.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, man.
You make that gravy with those.
It's over.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
It's over.
You've got to know how to do it, though, folks. There's a lot of people this Thanksgiving. I'm really, really, really sorry. I'm really going to feel sorry for them.
Oh, yeah.
Because they don't know how to cook.
Uh-oh. We might find out if Vicky can or not. Now, she said here, she said to Frankie, I buy my chicken broth. Too lazy. Vicky, come on now.
Come on, Frankie.
No, that's Vicky.
Okay, all right, but anyway.
I tried to get Bob to see that was Vicky that said that, not Frankie.
Okay.
Because Frankie just told us that she boiled chicken, so.
Vicky replying to Greg. Good. Okay, Vicky says, let me put my microphone in my mouth.
That's what I just read. What you about to read?
Says, Frankie, I buy my chicken broth too lazy. Well, I mean, if you know how to fix it. Yeah, that is bad.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
he gets so into these comments, but anyway.
Bob, y'all need to let me go. Vicky Johnson Simmons and JKP sit in for y'all while you're off.
Yeah.
Y'all need to let me, Vicky Johnson Simmons and JKP sit in for y'all while you're off. Okay.
See, Bob taking a little too serious. He's joking, but that's why I wish he'd let me read him because I got him right here in front of me. But anyway, look.
I mean, but
I'll try to see why he got froze up. But anyway, look.
No, I mean, but
I don't know if I've never actually seen.
How's he gonna sit in for us?
I don't know. That's why I say it's a joke. You know,
it is.
I
don't think he's joking.
Look, I don't think Jet's even met Vicky before, so I don't know if all of a sudden
I don't know about that, Josh. I don't know.
Do y'all know?
I think Vicky and Jet know each other. I think. I don't think they. I think they've they've seen each other.
I just feel
they have.
I feel like Vicky's a mystery for some reason. Just like stays hidden, and I don't blame you. Everybody don't need to know a celebrity like that. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's a Facebook friend, and I think it's somebody that he probably knows. I think he's seen her before. I think she's seen him before.
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
Let's get back to the Thanksgiving. Yeah. Greg said that's why I don't eat chitlins in the first place.
Been there, done that, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Look, hey, Bob, I got some more of them here.
Yeah.
Frankie, after that, and Greg, you gotta try chitlins one day.
You really do, Greg. You've had the wrong people cook them for you. That's why,
they probably weren't clean,
and they probably didn't taste good. Greg, you've got to have people that know how to cook.
That's true.
That'll put their foot in the pot.
And real quick,
not literally though, but anyway,
I got some more here.
Yeah.
Frankie says if you put an orange, here's the chef, letting us know how to.
Okay.
If you put an orange or an apple and a stick of butter in the breast of the turkey, it will keep your turkey very moist, and you can literally break off wings with your hands.
Wow.
So you just stick the whole stick of butter and orange in the breast. How do you do that?
I don't know. Well, you can, just the turkey when it's, you have it down on his back in the turkey. And I guess when it's cooking, I guess it somehow it gives moisture to the turkey. You're talking about an orange or an apple.
Yeah, just shove
a stick of butter in the breast. Why butter? I think will
no
definitely help.
No doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Now, my suggestion is rather than cooking the turkey breast upright, looking at you, turn the turkey breast down.
Yeah.
So that way, when it's cooking, it stays in its juices. And that'll keep the breast from drying out. Rather than looking up at you, turn it down in the pan when it's cooking. So that way, it'll get, it'll stay moist in its juices. Even though the juices come, but yet it'll be sitting in juice, in the flavor. But Frankie says if you put she already said it. Jet says what, John?
Jet says, as I scroll back up, and I want to hear the video about the issues in schools. That's very important information. With the eyes again. I can see, I think I know why you really want to hear it, brother.
We may play it again.
We may play it again.
After we go through all of this. We'll probably play it again. Kelly Reddick thanks, Kelly. GKP says what?
He says that's why you have a great cooking lady in the house. You got to have a great cooking lady in the house. She's going to make sure they clean, Bob.
That's right.
Them chitlins.
Oh, I'm going to make sure they're clean. I cleaned chitlins before.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I know how to do it.
Yeah, I know. You got a lot of experience with the hog, really, the whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like every part of it.
Yes, indeed.
Let's see.
And I've, cleaned chitlins since I've been out of the country. I'm talking I'd have been, here in the,
in Memphis.
Since I've been married and in Memphis.
Yeah.
Hey, I've cleaned them. I know how to clean them now. You got to, when you buy your chitlins, folks, and sometimes the old bucket of chitlins, you have to clean those, redo those. But then now they say you have chitlins that are already clean. And especially in those packages you get out of the store, folks, you better go through those again. Or you may pick up a piece of chitlin and eat it and be chewing on some corn. And some of you older people,
or worse,
when I say corn, you know what I'm talking about.
That's some pig mess.
And the corn in the gut.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But I don't mean to spoil your taste for chitlins.
Oh, this is where
I don't think I'm going to spoil people that like chitlins.
I don't
think I'm going to spoil their taste. No, absolutely.
Now we're at the point where Jet says he didn't know GKP was white. Now I see why he said it. Because of the pea salad.
Pea salad. I like the pea salad.
Look, Jet said he cooked some bleak pea salad. White pea food. That's why I tagged Tim. I know Tim busy this morning or not, but I tagged Tim because I want to know I want to have some equality on the comments here about his Thanksgiving favorites as well. So hopefully he sees that and will hit a brother up here. But going further.
Yeah, Tim, what are
Yeah, your Thanksgiving favorites.
Your Thanksgiving favorite, Tim.
Jed says, I've never met Vicky in person. She has supported my broadcast throughout the years. Never met in person, though. As with most of my Facebook friends. Same here. The majority of y'all, I know I haven't met. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. Also,
you see what Donna Wooten said? I'm not repeating that, Donna.
Call from
Tim.
Oh no, Tim
in the building.
Oh, Tim.
And here he is.
Welcome to the show,
yes.
Tim. What's going on?
I'm so I was watching the impeachment circus. So
okay.
Yeah.
I understand. That's very compelling TV. It really is.
It's definitely something.
Yeah.
But Tim, I don't know if you saw the question.
Yes,
man,
sir.
But what say you? I told the people we need some equality in the comments. So I must get my guy Tim in the building.
Absolutely.
Thanksgiving favorites. What is a must-have on your Thanksgiving table, or several things? Go ahead.
My family's pretty small, and I'm lucky enough to still have both my parents with me. So, it's we're really I guess we're basic. Occasionally we'll deep fry a turkey, but we haven't done that now in the past couple of years. We were on that trend for a while. But my mom had passed down from her family for the dressing, which has apple and walnuts in it and stuff like that. It's actually it's pretty darn good. So she stuffs the turkey with it, and then there's still another big bowl on the side. But that's why she likes to make it in the oven, because you can't get the same thing. It's when you can cook it in the turkey, it's got a really flavor.
Right.
Definitely.
But we're mashed potatoes, turkey. A traditional way in the oven. She just asked the other day if my mom, she's almost 71, so now she's like, okay, I'm not doing sweet potatoes and mashed potatoes. So what do we want? So she was at green bean casserole, which I just saw. I just saw something on Facebook the other day that was saying that that's people's least favorite, and I'm like, I always look forward to it.
Oh,
so
I love it.
Actually, I don't hate it at all. It's not my favorite, but I like it.
Yeah, green bean casserole is good stuff. And then we always what's something kind of traditional in my family. This kind of comes back to my grandmother. A layered Jell-O mold. Have you ever seen those? It kind of looks like a rainbow.
Yeah, I've seen
one. Yeah. So I don't know if that would be there or not. There's one other thing that my mom makes that's pretty incredible, and it's hit or miss. She doesn't make it all the time. It's taffy apples. It's like whip and apples and nut, and it's got and it kind of has a taffy apple flavor, and it's heavenly, that's for sure.
Now I've never heard of. I've never heard.
Yeah, it's good. Look it up. If I find it, I'll send you the link.
I'm gonna share it with you.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're not big drinkers, so just if other relatives come over, we might have some or something. But otherwise, we are. I know this. You guys that are. We're not sweet tea drinkers. We drink the drink I have all day long is just unsweetened iced tea.
Really?
So,
see, I never understood, and maybe it's a Tennessee, but I know most folks I know, there are some people I know that drink unsweet tea. I can't understand it. Like, I feel like you're just drinking like I don't know. It's like no purpose.
I can drink unsweetened tea.
You can?
I can. I have drank it.
I've never seen you do that.
I have drank it.
You have?
As a matter of fact, in the restaurant, they serve the tea unsweet or unsweet.
Yeah.
I've had the unsweet tea, and I, drank it. And, I guess it all depends on who making and how the taste is. But,
I was last night, he lives in Georgia, and he goes, "Oh, what are you drinking there?" Because I am a beer drinker.
Mm-hmm.
I don't drink a lot, maybe I don't know, 3 or 4 a week or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I like Sam Adams. I'm picky.
Okay,
your Miller
okay.
Lite and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm really. I mean, if it's a charity event where $20, $25 to get in, and it's free beer, I'll drink it. But I mean, I would almost rather not than drink a Miller Lite or a Bud Light. So I'm a little. I guess I'm a prima donna beer drinker. But
Tim, can I ask you this? I got a question on Facebook here.
Yeah.
Jed says, well, one, he says that you're basically welcome as part of the family on the show now as far as Facebook. So you come in.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Definitely. And number 2, cranberry sauce for you. Yes, no, maybe.
Hit or miss.
Okay.
Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. We don't have a blueprint, so I think my mom probably goes more all out. Have a bigger crowd.
Mm-hmm.
If cousins are coming over and all that kind of stuff, which is just like I said, it's just hit or miss. If they're coming over and all that, then we'll see more. See the taffy apple salad. We'll see the Jello. We'll see. We'll probably see cranberry. It would be canned cranberry. It wouldn't be something.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm glad to say that as part.
Now, is the canned cranberry in the cranberry
with the berries,
or is it just regular jailed cranberry?
Okay. I'm not sure, but because we've had it both ways.
Okay.
I mean, there's been stuff where we've had it where it's kind of like the you pull it out and it's a jelly can of cranberry,
mm-hmm.
and then we've had this that's more like jam. You know what I mean? It's
okay.
Like
I know what you mean.
spreadable.
And it's got the fruit in it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. So like I said, it's really considered. I just show up. So
I don't blame you. Hey, show up. Say, where's the food?
I did hear something. I got your notification. I looked at it, so I came back to you. Something I have never had, and that I've never had collard greens.
Really?
I've never. I mean,
you had that now.
Yeah.
Collard greens.
Yeah,
I think
Wow.
I think a majority of our Facebook audience has passed out. Probably.
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
Okay. So, but okay. What kind of greens have you had?
Yeah.
Have you had turnip greens, mustard greens, or
Or is it?
But I love spinach.
Spinach. I love spinach.
I'm a
too.
spinach fan.
I love spinach
Yes.
too.
I mean,
Yes.
a little bit of oil on a pan. Italian food like a pizza. When I order pizza here, being in the Windy City here,
Mm-hmm.
pizza's
That's the delicacy.
a religious. It's a religious thing down here.
Yeah.
I do. I get spinach on my pizza,
Okay.
and sometimes, here yesterday, as I just got my blood pressure report, I need to start eating more of that stuff. But I occasionally, when I have a cooking fork, I'll have like a bundle of asparagus and maybe some spinach, and that'll be dinner. I'll make it all, and that's it. So I mean, I just like. I've just never like here. Try greens. I do it. I'll try near anything.
Okay. So I have to go through a list, but just people got so many questions. Jed has asked, and this is the thing. We're in Memphis. I think even though I like this item I'm about to name, the obsession with some people around here with it is maddening to me. But spaghetti. Now, most people say it is a must-have, at least around here, for every holiday major meal. How do you feel about it?
I didn't say that, Tim. No. I don't. Okay, go ahead, Tim. What do you think?
Okay. So in Holland, Illinois. Okay. And I'm about 5 miles from the southern border, or so, maybe less than 5 miles, southern border of Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So just right in the suburbs. And we have this really, really good soul food place right here in town, and it's called Soul to Go. And so they have everything, pork chops, ribs, chicken, fish. I don't like their fish because they do tilapia, and that's garbage. But and other Asian, I like it because you get your income cornbread. So it's really the place is on the money. It's really good and it's consistent. I've never had anything bad there. So, but they always got a pot of dish, and I've seen other and I don't know if it, I don't even want to say has an F. I just all the you don't go pasta dish. Okay. We personally do not.
You do. Okay.
Okay. All right. I get that. Not like some any around the South and a lot of the black community, to be honest, excluding me and my dad, because if you ask my dad, Bob here about it, it's like no, never.
On Thanksgiving, I mean, in the South, we hear around here spaghetti and fish every Friday.
Yeah, spaghetti fish.
Okay. I don't see why you have fish every Friday, and then Thanksgiving you can't do without the spaghetti.
Well, I know you.
See, now I'm down with the fish. Like I can, if it comes out of the ocean, I'll eat it.
Right.
I just had sushi the other day. I mean, if it comes out of water, almost the only thing I don't like is frog legs, and it's weird to me. I don't know why. I'll eat shrimp. Whatever. Sorry, I just don't do frog legs.
Yeah.
I've tried them once at a Chinese place, and they were, it did kind of creep me out a little bit looking at them.
Yeah.
I feel like they were.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't do frog legs, but if it's in fact a buddy of mine is a salesman for this big company. He takes clients, on trips and stuff. And just a couple of months ago, he took the guys to Alaska, and he came home with 50 pound salmon that they caught. 50 pounds. 50 pounds. Yeah, they went out like 4 days, and the charter place, they clean it and they package it. It's in 1 pound. Anyway, he called. I'm excited. Tomorrow I'm gonna go pick it up. He says, "How much of the salmon do you want?" I said, "Well, I don't know, man. What do you want to get rid of?" He says, "Well, I'm going down to Mexico. We're going tuna fishing, and each person's back to tuna, so I got some freezer. As much you give me, so I'm about a big score here, But yeah, no fish. I'm down with as long as it's good. I'll eat it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Tim, man, we appreciate the call and appreciate, that Thanksgiving is coming up and your choice of food and all that kind of stuff, man. We appreciate that. I mean,
absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, we celebrate this Sunday, so.
Oh, good, great.
Yeah, my brother's got family and they do running around, so my mom wants to the Sunday before.
Good sounds good to me, man.
Dig that.
Sounds
all
good
right,
to
guys.
me.
Take care.
Take care, Tim. All right, 901-213-60. Now and get in. We're going over some today because this is our last day for the week, and we'll be back next Monday for a couple of days before going.
I know we had a couple calls try to get in. If you're listening, you're trying to call, hit us up now.
Yeah,
because it is open. And it's welcome. So look, I need y'all to give honest answers. What did you think about some of Tim's answers? Because I'm gonna tell you now, the one with the Cool Whip, and I even said we was on. I never heard of that.
Yeah,
and I don't know what was it. Let me go back here. I saw one that stood out to me. I think it was Frankie. Let me scroll up. Here it is. She says, "Sorry, Tim, none of that will be on my table."
Okay. Oh my goodness!
None of it.
Wow.
Now I must say the walnuts. I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do the walnuts in the dressing.
Well, I don't think so. I gotta have my dress. It's got to be smooth.
Yes.
I gotta be.
I'm not a nuts guy anyway.
Yeah, I gotta be able to eat my dressing the old-fashioned way.
Yes.
The onions and all that stuff, man, and the smoothness of the dressing. Don't give me no dry dressing. You put it on a plate and then you stick your fork in it and it just scatters. I mean, it's got to be that a thick, not real thick,
Not
but
super thick, no.
but that that
But not thin either.
not thin either, but that just right texture.
Yes.
And that smell. Oh my goodness, the smell.
The bell pepper.
Oh my goodness.
The celery.
Oh, the turkey and the dressing, and the smell,
and the canned cranberry sauce.
You just spoiled it.
no, the canned cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce
with no berries.
With no berries. It's got to be gelled.
Can't have the berries in there.
I mean, I like the berries in the I've had it before.
I mean, cranberries.
It's not bad. Cranberry. They're not bad.
No.
But
I just fruit in my sin.
Do you have the cranberry sauce with the hell, or you have with cranberries?
Here it is: easy apple taffy salad recipe. So, Frankie, if you're here it is: the apple taffy salad. So I'm gonna tag Frankie in it so she can make that.
And we could probably take that recipe, Josh, and put it up on our Facebook page.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Jet made us. I don't know how far you behind here. GKP says, "Oh, Jet said that." Then he says, "Yeah, Tim is a regular now, part of the family."
Which I read, son.
Okay, this is he. Oh, we got a call. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But I'm always learning.
Greg.
Okay.
To accept, press 1.
Greg, welcome to the show. Good morning on a Tuesday.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you all this morning?
Doing well. How about yourself, Greg?
Doing all right, man. Doing all right. Look, I'm in and out most of the show, so I missed a lot of what people were saying. But did I hear Tim say that putting back in dressing?
Yes. Now what?
He's officially banned from the.
Oh, Greg! No. Come on, Greg!
I mean,
come on, man.
Oh. I know Jed invited them all in, and but we have to vote. We're gonna have to have a vote now because that's a bit much right there. I have to admit that's a.
Man, he just got in the family.
Why? Why is that a bit much, Greg?
I understand.
That is a big time nope. No, sir. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I like walnuts. I like walnuts, the English walnuts. I like them. They were a staple. They were a staple in my aunt's house, for every Christmas time. That's how I always knew it was officially the holiday season.
Right.
When her big bowl of nuts popped up on the top table.
Yeah. And we always got those bags too. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm not against the walnuts, but I'm definitely anti-walnut dressing.
Hey, Tim, he said, I'm banned from the show.
Because of walnut dressing?
Yeah, that's some serious violation going on, man. We don't take this stuff lightly around here. We don't take this stuff lightly.
Oh, Greg. Now, Greg, I will say this, Greg. I will say this, Greg. I am a smooth dressing person. I know people
I can't do nothing
that have had walnuts and nuts in their dressing, but I can't do it. Some people it tastes good, but I just, it's not bad, but I just don't like chewing on the walnuts and stuff like that when I'm eating my dressing. Having it just like dressing smooth the old-fashioned way without the nuts. That's just the way I am. Now, there are a lot of people that may like it with the nuts and walnuts and all that stuff in it. And I have heard of that. That has been done.
You've heard of it?
Yes. Oh, yes, absolutely.
I honestly have never. But
absolutely.
Hey. And look,
hey.
Go ahead, Greg.
I've never heard of that. And, Bob, I'm not going to say I don't believe you, but I ain't never heard of it, so it didn't happen. So, man.
I have heard of it. People do cook walnuts and nuts in their dressing, but I'm not that. I don't like my dressing that way.
So what would be the point of the walnuts in the dressing, though?
You'd have to ask
Tim.
Tim from Chicago.
Well, now GKP says something here. He says it's good. GKP, then he said had of that too, Tim. I don't know what are you referring to, GKP? Are you referring to the walnuts in the dressing?
Or the apple salad with the Cool Whip.
Apple salad?
Yeah, now Tim's also is a taffy apple salad. And recipe. I gotta read this too.
Greg, Greg, come on, Greg. I know you've heard of the
taffy apple salad.
Apples in the apple in the salad, apple salad. Tim, Greg, I know you've heard of that.
Yeah, come on.
No, I lived a sheltered life. Apparently, Bob, I lived a very sheltered life for good reason, because there will not be a dressing that is so decreed.
You done made up a word for us. Hey, you know what? And I've seen this.
So decreed.
I've seen this before. But look, here's the taffy apple salad. 3 Granny Smith apples, which are good. 3 red apples chopped. A can of crushed pineapples and heavy syrup. 1 tub of Cool Whip, thawed out. 2 cups of jet puffed miniature marshmallows, and 1 cup of Planters dry roasted peanuts. You put it in a bowl, and you whip it all up, refrigerate it for an hour, and then you stir the nuts in just before serving.
Wow. Oh, that's
okay. And I've had that before. I've just never known what the name of it.
There you go.
I've had it. I've had it never in a house I lived in, but I've had it at events.
Oh.
But I've never known what the name of it was.
Never in a house. I understand.
Never in the house. No. No, no.
And to be honest with you, Greg, before to stop. No. What I'm talking about is we come to these events and there ain't nothing but black folk there, and they salad, and apple salad. They know they don't cook that stuff at home. They know they don't eat like that.
Bougie. You're bougie at the meeting.
Come on.
Look, Greg, I must intervene for a second. They at the house eating Popeye Jack Purtles all day. Then for the meeting, you'll cook some walnut salad.
Walnut salad.
And sliced apricots.
You get cut out the wheel like that. That's how you get cut out the wheel. I mean, you wonder why the invites to the family reunions don't show up in your mailbox, like everybody else's.
They don't want that walnut salad to come there. That's what they don't want. That's all you bring. All they bring, Greg, every Christmas and Thanksgiving, they show up with a bowl of salad with walnuts.
And some napkins.
And napkins.
And then it don't even be romaine lettuce. It just be iceberg lettuce.
Iceberg lettuce.
The cheap lettuce.
That's another thing I got to get. That's another thing, Greg, I got to get on.
I know we going in on you,
Greg. People, not you. This is another thing I got to get on now. People coming over to your house for Thanksgiving and everybody's bringing food, and then they come over with a bowl of green beans, and then canned green beans at that, and then they bring over some salad or something, and talking about this, look what I bought, and they didn't bring no meat. They didn't bring nothing didn't cook any cake. Didn't cook no pumpkin or sweet potato pies.
You know what's worse than that, Bob?
They just didn't do it.
You know what's worse?
Just poured the green beans out of the can, and then, just broke some lettuce apart, and and put a few onions and
I got you
stuff in there, and then put a plastic lid over the bowl. Talking about this is what I bought. No,
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
That ain't gonna work.
They get the invite stopped as well.
Absolutely.
And Greg, I'm gonna let you go. I know you actually had something to say while we're talking over your call, right?
Go ahead. What did you say?
No. I'm good.
Okay, let me mention this, and I appreciate Tim. He sent the recipe for the dressing.
Yes.
So the dressing is a total. It is a sausage, apple, and walnut stuffing. So I just want y'all to know.
What is it again?
Sausage, apple, and walnut.
Sausage, apple.
That was an exclamation what, not a question what.
Hold on. Now let me read some of the ingredients. All right, extra virgin olive oil, a large onion diced, of course, celery.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that makes sense. You know, kosher. Stay kosher. Yeah. 3 cloves of garlic smashed, 1 pound of spicy sausage, broken into bite-sized chunks.
Okay.
3 Granny Smith apples, peeled and cored. 1 cup of apple cider, a half bunch of sage leaves.
Okay.
Not just the seasoning, but the leaves.
Right.
3/4 cup coarsely chopped walnuts, and 10 cups of stale rustic bread, crust discarded, cut into 1-inch cubes, and 2 to 3 cups of chicken stock. So there it is.
Yeah, that's too much going on right there. That's just too much going on.
Come on, Greg.
You got to give it a chance, Greg.
He's new now. We got to treat him right.
We got to try
He's new. He's a regular here now.
We got to let the family feel welcome, man, and eat this stuff.
Oh, yeah. Who gonna be the sacrificial lamb though to eat it? Somebody's gonna eat it first.
I ain't saying it's gotta be me, but you know.
Tim.
Oh man.
Tim, thanks for the recipe.
Now,
yeah, we appreciate it.
Now, once again, you know, if Tim had never heard, I've been around the world and tried different cuisines, so I'm not gonna say I wouldn't give it a shot.
Yeah, the stuff
it's not at my house. It's not at my house.
Because you've had dog before, right? I remember you told us.
Yeah, dogs, bats, you know, monkeys, and you know, it's whatever, you know, really meal stuff, you know, normal stuff.
Greg.
Greg.
That's not normal stuff. I'm sorry, that's not normal stuff.
Say it ain't so, Bob.
No, Greg.
Come
on, dog and monkey.
Yeah, see, you can't say nothing about this walnut sausage.
You can't say nothing about that walnut sausage dressing. You ain't talking about serving that food.
Now, Tim, I don't think.
I said I've been around the world and tried the cuisine. I would try it. I think you know I don't know about the dressing part, but I'd probably try the other thing. But why everything got to have apples in it?
I mean, health. An apple a day.
You know, that's just, you know, that's the way they do it. That's the way they do it, Greg.
And Dolores, Dolores, another blast from the past there. She says, what is that? So, I guess she just got in and heard the recipe.
Well, Dolores, what do you cook in your dressing? How do you prepare your dressing?
Let us know.
I mean,
you don't put any sausages and apples?
I think she knows how to cook.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. Do you know how to cook? Let us know.
Yeah.
So then we can.
Well, the only thing I put in my dressing is my spoon because I don't cook it, so I just put my spoon in it. I don't know how to cook it. Not yet, anyway. Not yet. But anyway, fellas, I got to get back to work, man.
Yes, sir.
And hey, thank y'all for taking my call. And man, hey Tim, keep the recipes coming, man. You never know.
Yeah, you
know?
never know.
Let me know if you got one with deer. See if you got one with deer.
Now,
Any kind of deer recipe.
Deer's good stuff now.
Yeah, that's legit. Right.
All right, Greg, thanks for the call.
Just no more apples. No more apples, and we'll be fine. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Thanks, Greg.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one.
You too.
You too. All right. Keep it coming. We're gonna stick around for a little while today. It is 10:35. Is that right? 35 minutes past the hour. 10 o'clock Central
Super
Time.
king size edition.
Yeah. Jet says spaghetti. Then he says pumpkin or sweet potato pie, fall or autumn. He also says we talking about catfish. Man, we don't eat out the ocean.
Yeah, that was.
We don't eat out the ocean.
Out the ocean. Anything out the water.
Anything out the water. Man.
Look, now, Jet, you can't tell me you ain't had shrimp and fish. You know, I like most fish, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, you're talking about catfish, you're talking about whiting, you talk about tilapia. I know, Bob. Bob, you don't like tilapia? I thought used to like tilapia at one point.
No, at one point.
Yeah.
I pointed it away. I'm sorry. I removed it. But, no. Go ahead.
Stuff like that, man. Crab legs, I know a lot of black folks have been fighting over crab legs over the past year, so.
Yeah.
Hey.
Speaking of nuts and dressing, sound like I lost my volume there. Speaking of nuts and dressing,
Nothing's been,
play the school video. Still talking.
Nuts and dressing? How's that speaking of nuts?
That was a school video. Oh my God. Frankie says, don't go through any trouble, Josh. Go through any trouble, Josh. I would not make that salad. Tim says, I'm
banned
from the show.
That's what Greg.
Yeah, no, you're not, Tim. From fam to band
in one show.
He became a family. Christina,
what's going on?
Thanks for watching. Tim White.
Hashtag white people.
Hashtag white people. Oh my God.
Hey, he's done. Look, we keeping it real. Man.
Yeah, but
he's a culture. Look, that's why I like. We're joking about the differences because there are major differences with these two menus. It is what it, and I think it's not just. And I'm just to say this, it's not just white and black with that. Mm-hmm. I think it's also where you live in the country. I mean, it's kind of in the middle of the country area, and they eat different stuff. Imagine what they eat in North Dakota. Yeah. I doubt they eat what we do.
Are we coming in through Facebook? This thing is stopping on my pad here. As it going across the screen there. Are we coming in, y'all? Can y'all hear
We
it?
are. I don't even need to ask.
Okay.
Because you know how that thing always seems to do that.
All right. Jet says, I love spaghetti and I love ice cream. What ice cream got to do with it?
Finish it. It's one more.
Oh, is it? Okay. I love ice cream.
I got it. I love spaghetti. It may not show you the whole thing.
Okay.
I love spaghetti and I love ice cream, but I don't love spaghetti ice cream.
Okay, I don't either. I don't know what spaghetti ice cream is.
Hey, before you keep reading, let me, because I know we get so caught up in reading, not really hearing what's going on. What about the walnuts and apples and dressing, right?
Right.
You may like walnuts, you may like apples, but you don't like it all mixed together with sausage and stuff, right?
No.
Just like I like spaghetti and I like ice cream, but I don't want them together.
But how do you make a dressing out of walnuts, sausage, salad, and apples, and all that stuff?
I mean, that's what they did.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't really about that. What I was just talking about.
Okay.
But yeah. But anywho, Jet says shrimp, yeah, but that other stuff, no.
Okay.
Not even crab legs, I guess. Frankie says, I don't eat tilapia because there's not a fish called tilapia.
Well, what is it called, Frankie?
It's not a fish called tilapia?
What is it called, Frankie? You need to educate us now.
Now I'm scared.
Where are they getting that stuff from, calling it tilapia? What kind of a fish is it? Are they feeding us something deadly?
But real talk, though, so is this something that's government created? I need to look this up now.
Carrie Taylor says, what's up, my guy?
What's going on?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of Carrie?
Yeah, he's watched show several times.
Okay, very good.
First time in the morning he's come in.
Okay,
so shout out to you, sir.
Thanks for watching us this morning, listening to us. Jet says what? Yes, I bet Tim, you got that?
Well, no, actually.
He said, yes, I bet Tim doesn't have those uncles who are always making runs and come back smelling like weed. What?
What, the uncle that's always going to the stove and don't come back with nothing? I don't know. Honestly, I don't have those uncles either.
God.
So I don't think I do. What? No. What?
Let's read on.
Do I?
Let's read on.
Look, my dad, he said, hold on.
Frankie.
Look, hey, my dad knows him better than I do, so.
Frankie. Frankie says, I am
That's
not
hilarious.
sure. I am not sure what tilapia is, but it is not found in the water.
That's crazy.
Wow. Well, where is it found? Is this a fantastic feature? You remember that, don't you? Saturday, Savad. Anyway, Jet says, I bet Tim doesn't have cousins who always call and say, who all over there? Well, I don't know. You never know. I mean, why do you say that? Because he's white? I mean, Tim, Tim's a good guy. Who all's over there, Tim? I mean, can we ask that question? You think he can ask that question?
I don't think he's got those. Well, I don't know. You never know.
Who all over there? Yeah, but now, that's a good question because sometimes in situations like at big meals and family get together, we all like say, oh, who all there? Who's over there?
But you know why that's asked, right?
Yeah.
That's not just asked to see who's there. That's asked, should I come?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Is that crazy cousin over there?
Or some of those people you don't, that, they probably brought their guns.
Yeah.
And their liquor bottle.
Exactly.
Or whatever.
Then hey, I don't need to be there.
Yeah. But anyway.
Maybe next time,
Those my uncles, Josh. GKP says.
Well, evidently I'm not I can't comment, so.
Jet said Josh thought they were actually going to the store.
I know my dad can say some stuff, but he ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
I don't think so, at least.
But at any rate. Oh, Lord. We had one call we missed. I wish he would call back. I think it was James. Says if he's still listening.
Oh, Lord. I don't know what James would say.
Yeah, no telling what James would say, but he's welcome to call back. Leon Hill, thanks for watching today, and we're in our extended version of Talk Back Live with Bob and Josh.
Mm-hmm.
We will not be on the rest of the after this show. Talk Back Live will not be on the rest of it. We will be back next month. And they're back for a couple of days and then out again for the Thanksgiving holiday.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The question is, Dion and others that are watching and others that didn't get the question, what are you having for Thanksgiving? Are you having the traditional turkey dressing? Some people have ham. Now, let me ask you something about ham. Do you buy the sliced ham, or do you buy the ham, that's the big ham where you cook it with the fat on it and everything? You cut into it and out the ham and slice it that way or whatever. Do you buy the spiral sliced ham already cut up and spiral and just cook it? It's already pre-cooked ham. Do you buy that, or the old-fashioned hog ham?
Mm-hmm.
People used to buy, and they put it in a pot and they cook it, and it's got the fat and everything on it. It's good, but it can be very, very high in sodium in most cases.
Really? I mean,
do you buy the spiral sliced ham
mm-hmm.
already cooked? In most cases, they're already done. Tim says, "I can't wait for the Christmas." Well, as a matter of fact, while I'm here,
hold on. I just know I didn't even. It's like these are coming up in between now. Tim said, "LMFAO, no, nobody smells like weed." He's laughing.
Nobody smells like weed. At his when they go to the store and come back. Yeah.
Well, Jay says those are his uncles.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Jay. I don't think what he's saying that's true. But,
well,
yeah. Now, what was I going to say?
I don't know.
You talk about Christmas, then he can't wait for Christmas time to come on. Yeah, that's going to be a good show, too, as well.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, here's what I was going to say. We are preparing away.
Yeah.
Yes. We're preparing. We'll be giving away money.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Coming up after the Thanksgiving holiday, we'll be giving away money for Christmas. So you want to be able to get, we'll give you more on the contest, how it's going to be coming up after Thanksgiving. Maybe even next week. We'll give you more on the contest that's coming up, how you can win money for Christmas. Yes. So keep it locked right here for the best in talk and what we do here at Talkback Live with Bob and Josh on the Talkback Live network.
That's it.
GKP House does honey baked ham. Oh, okay.
Honey baked ham is the bomb.
That's the spiral sliced ham.
Mm-hmm.
It's already cut, sliced and everything. Okay, that's pretty good, GKP. Yeah. But do anybody do the old-fashioned ham, anymore? Just buy the whole ham and put it in a cooker and let it cook with the middle. You know that big bone in the middle. You know what I'm saying. Do anybody understand where I'm coming from? I don't see anybody responding. People have gotten so used to the spiral ham now that they are not used to the big ham that they buy with the bone in ham, and they cook it that way with how you season it. Some people, what is it? Pineapples on your seasoning on through the ham, and you lay pineapples on it and all that other stuff. And, and you cook it for the holidays. I've seen people still do that.
Mm-hmm.
That could be quite
That's a very popular thing.
Yeah, very popular. But, Travis, thanks for watching. Do we need to get back to the traditional ham with the, the pineapples cooked on the ham and serve it on the table and, cut the ham pieces and real ham? And rather than the spiral type of hams that they
it's it on it. I like the whole ham. If I'm gonna eat, some ham or whatever, I'd rather do it that way.
Jet says with the black dots, apples, and cherries on it. Well,
cherries on the ham?
GKC, I buy one of those for my dog. Whoa. GKP. I one of those from my dogs.
A whole ham?
So, come on, GKP, are you making fun of the old-fashioned way of cooking the ham with the pineapples on it and all of that kind of stuff? Or have you gotten too good for the rest of us?
Hold on, I'm looking at this here. That's a lot. You gonna buy a whole ham for you? That must be a big dog you got.
Dogs. He said dogs. And who was that? Jet said
he said name. I miss my mom.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, everybody thinks that this time. Those that,
Yeah. Leon Mapstone.
Mm-hmm.
Pineapples. Okay.
He said get the ham with no bone in it.
The ham with no bone in it. Okay. Yeah. Are you talking about the spiral ham? Are you talking about the old traditional ham off the hog? These you cook with the bone in it, or they take the bone out or whatever, but it's still a regular ham with pineapple. Yes. Leon pineapple. Frankie says what? What is?
I got it here. This is my menu for Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Okay. I didn't know what happened for a second. Okay.
Frankie is giving us her menu for Thanksgiving, y'all.
Okay.
See, this kind of stuff, it makes you probably want to come over.
Yes. So
let's go through her menu and see if she can make me a plate.
Okay, now I want Frankie to know that with her putting this menu down, that means all of the people watching and that have watched will be coming over.
Oh gosh.
So here it is.
No. She hadn't invited everybody over, so.
No, this is an invitation.
No, this is not. She said this is my menu for Thanksgiving. I don't see where she says I'm inviting you to come over.
Hey, look,
and I don't think she's going to say that either. Don't do it, Frankie. Don't do it. Everybody will find you. Anyway, what is she having here?
Here we go. My menu for Thanksgiving. Frankie, that is.
Yes.
Turkey and dressing.
Yes.
Ham.
Hold
on. Lasagna.
Come on.
I knew you were going to say. I love lasagna.
Lasagna is always place, but not on Thanksgiving table.
Look, I put lasagna ahead of spaghetti on the rankings list in my mind.
Okay, well, let's finish her menu.
Greens.
Yes.
Green beans.
Okay.
Mac and cheese.
Yes.
Fried corn.
Oh, my God, Frankie.
That's underrated right
there.
there.
My God, Frankie.
Purple hull peas.
I
knew that would make...
Frankie, do you know about purple hull peas?
I knew that would make them scream.
Oh, we used to have those in our garden. I used to pick those and shell those purple hull peas.
Are you serious, yeah?
They are delicious. Oh, my goodness. What else you had?
Sweet potato casserole.
Yes.
Yeah. Cornbread. Rolls. And homemade dessert.
Oh, Frankie.
Yeah, see, at this point.
Oh, Frankie. Now, is there a, what is the pie I'm thinking about, Josh, is a dessert? What is it now?
Not sure. That's definitely not that. Come to think of it.
Oh gosh, it's some type of pie. It's coconut or something mixed in. What is it? Oh my goodness.
You ain't talking about pecan, are you?
No, not pecans.
I love pecan pie.
Oh, pecan pie.
Pecan pie.
Oh yeah. Now I could eat pecans that way on a pecan pie. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm not a lover.
I'm a fan.
A heavy lover. Pecan pie. I love sweet potato pie better. But I will eat pecan pie if it's made right. It's got to be good, though. Of course, GKP says. What did he say? I am, Bob.
2 boxers and a lab. Oh, Lord.
2 boxers.
And a lab. A Labrador Retriever. 2 boxer dogs. You know how big the boxers are?
Yeah.
A dog. You know how big a boxer is?
It's a tall dog, right?
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
2 of them and a lab. A Labrador Retriever.
So he has to buy a ham like that, and his dogs eat it.
They'll eat it. They'll eat probably 2 hams. You probably need 1 for each of those dogs. Wow.
Leon Mapstone says honey baked ham.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, do you cook it, Leon, or do you go and buy it already prepared? I think he's talking about it. I don't know. A chance to respond here.
Tim has put down clove, pineapple, and cherries
on the ham. Yes.
So that's about the same as what Jet was talking about.
Jet was talking about, yeah. Mm-hmm. The cloves, I forgot about that. Mm-hmm. Frankie says,
I feed about 20 family members. Wow.
Ooh.
And always have enough to take home.
Wow. So that's big.
That's throwing down.
That's big.
That's real throwing down. Right
I mean,
there.
Do you have to cook extra turkey and extra to take to, that? I mean, wow.
I mean, it's more than extra turkey, I'd imagine.
Well, my hat's off to you, Frankie. That's a lot of cooking.
Leon says pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie.
Then he also says coconut meringue pie.
Oh.
Coconut meringue. That's interesting.
Coconut meringue. Now, I love lemon meringue.
Yeah.
I love it. I do. Leon says, you can do both.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can do both. Coconut meringue and lemon meringue. No, pumpkin pie.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, Leon. What color is... I'm sorry. Leon. Pumpkin pie? See? Leon is a good example that not only certain type of people that you people think eat pumpkin pie.
Well, I mean, what is Leon? Let me see. I don't know what he is. Leon, let us know. Not that it matters, but let us know your nationality.
I mean, come on.
Because we were having a debate about pumpkin pie.
Leon can call in 901-213-6020 if he can.
Yeah, any of y'all. If y'all
okay, he just gave an answer. He's cooking the ham. Okay, very good, Leon.
Gotcha.
He's not one of those. Okay, gotcha. He's cooking the ham.
So you're the man, Leon.
And I'm looking at a picture here. And I'm bringing it close. Okay. That's probably, that's what we thought.
See, there you
go. What did I say? Pumpkin pie. Leon, do you love sweet potato pie? He's got a good menu coming up here. Frankie, oh my God. Oh my goodness. Frankie.
Leon said we're so silly. He's white. Well,
see, that has not. See, we need to get away from that, folks. It's not pumpkin pie for white people and sweet potato pie for black people.
Even though it seems to keep falling.
Now, I'm telling you something now. I'm a lover of pumpkin, stewed pumpkin, and pumpkin pie.
No, I know it.
I love pumpkin. Mm-hmm. If it's cooked right, flavored right, oh, yes. Yes. And Leon says pumpkin, but I can do both. It's like me.
Mm-hmm.
I can settle for both. Some people, you have people that cook sweet potato pie,
mm-hmm.
and they bring it over. That's the best thing they've ever done in their life. And then when you slice the sweet potato pie, you ready to throw it away. Some people just can't cook sweet potato pie.
I'm sorry. It's no doubt. Now, everybody doesn't need to do it. Just because everybody loves it doesn't mean everybody
and
needs
you've
to
got to watch what kind of potatoes you bring home and sweet potatoes you buy, or if you pulling them from your ground or whatever.
Okay.
You can't buy sweet potatoes. Some sweet potatoes can have a lot of strings in them.
Hey, check it out. Yeah. We just got a determination.
Okay.
Jet says Leon is mixed. He has officially decided that Leon is now mixed.
Yeah, how did you determine that he's mixed? Oh, see? On the show like this, and then somebody like Jet does this. He's mixed. What makes you, come on.
He done got Tim banned.
Oh, God.
Now he's going after Leon.
He banned Tim, and now he's going after Leon. Come on.
Okay,
but no.
We got Frankie with the
Frankie
desserts. Says. She's now listed the dessert menu. So everybody, this is another invitation.
Oh, Frankie.
The desserts will be sweet potato pie.
Uh-huh.
Pound cake. Chocolate cake. Caramel cake.
Oh, no you didn't, Frankie. Caramel. Oh, look, I'm going to tell you something, folks.
Caramel.
I know. You have got to make them right. And when you make them, oh my goodness, it is one of the most delicious you'll ever want to eat.
Yes.
You've got to make it right.
Oh, good caramel cake.
Caramel, oh yes.
Caramel.
Caramel cake. And strawberry
cake, yes.
Yeah. Now, are the strawberries flavored throughout the cake? Are you talking about baking a cake and putting strawberries on top, or strawberry icing and that type of thing?
Actually, like all of it. It doesn't matter.
I mean, you know how they used to.
Either is good.
Cook the cakes back in the day, and then they would put the icing on the cake by each layer, then lay another cake on layer on top, and then ice it, and then put another one on top and ice it, then ice the whole cake around. That type of thing. So, but anyway.
Okay, let's see. Leon says we're silly again. Frankie says the only way I can do it is because I am off next week.
So
she's gonna have
okay.
This is a week-long job.
Wow. Okay. But still, I think Frankie can cook either way.
Yeah.
I think she really can throw down.
Jet says he likes, I guess with Leon, he likes pumpkin and sweet potato pie. So that makes it mixed.
Oh, that's...
Gotcha.
Well, okay, Jet, I like it too. Pumpkin and sweet potato pie. So what does that make me? You looking at me. Look how dark I am.
Well, I'm darker because the sun is turning me into a shadow at this point.
Yeah.
With the later the show's going. So, oh, man.
GKP said with the peanuts, with pecans on top. Caramel cake. Nah, GKP. Just give me a caramel cake with the caramel icing.
Smooth.
The homemade caramel, stuff.
Icing.
Yeah, icing, yeah.
And the cake must be yellow.
And the cake must be...
That's what I'm saying.
Yellow?
Yes.
Okay.
You cut it and it's yellow inside.
Yeah, now I'll tell you something. Not just yellow, but a good lemon flavored yellow.
Lemon caramel?
Lemon cake.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you want to put it that way.
With caramel all over it.
Lemon and caramel. That's interesting.
Oh, yes.
I don't know.
Now, some people cook coconut cakes. That's good. Now, some people, the way they make coconut cakes is...
Oh, Jet says, by the way, you're just trying to be fair. Would like it both. Leon is mixed for real.
No, I actually like pumpkin and sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
I do. And Leon said, these people making me laugh. But anyway, what was I going to say?
Yeah.
The icing, the coconut cake.
Yeah.
Some people cook their cake and then they put the icing, the old-fashioned white icing.
Mm-hmm.
They used to make it with confection, sugar, the egg white, without the yolk, and make it gets real puffy, and the other stuff they put in it, and then they make it, and it becomes thick, and they rub it over the cake, and then they take and sprinkle coconut, the old bag of that they have in the cake, way up to the layer, the icing over, and then they sprinkle the coconut all over it. So,
Leon said, "Don't forget the wine."
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I only buy sparkling drinks. Yeah, the apple and what's the name of some of those sparkling drinks? The cherry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sparkling drink, don't you? You know.
Yeah, the red, the white, and then is it the grape? The
grape and all of that, mixed.
Cold up.
Yeah, but
cold up.
It's not the real, but it's it's a sparkling drink. Wine,
not the good stuff. Cold.
Not with the. Oh God, there that picture is eating that sweet potato pie. I'm sorry, that's not a man. It's his clothes though. Them big glasses on, that's close, and that hat. You sure that's a man?
They say it is.
They say that's what they said.
Say his name James,
but that don't sound like no man.
I know y'all don't hear it yet, but I was just kind of showing y'all. But hold on. Jet says then people started having heart attacks. And we stopped.
Yes.
Frankie says, I put real strawberries in my cake.
Oh, okay. Very good.
In it.
Wow. Instead of on top of it.
Yes, okay. I put icing on each of my layers.
Okay.
Coconut cake was my mom's favorite cake. And I have not made one since she passed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
All right. I bet Frankie can make a coconut cake out of this world.
Oh, man.
Jet, did we decide if that was a boy?
Now, we're still trying to decide, to be honest.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, you started.
From the way it sounded now, Jet. I'm just going by the way
voice.
It sounds.
Yeah, the voice.
It better be a woman. Yeah. If the way it sounds, it better be a woman.
I mean, maybe he just was born with,
No,
a voice that was not,
No. No. Don't blame that on God. God has made us perfect.
Well, yeah.
He said, before I formed you in your mother's womb, he said, I knew you. So, God ain't made that kind of mistake. That's folk turning funny after the fact. Anyway. Wow. You married first? What is... Wait a minute, Jet. Where did this come from? I don't understand.
Because it said the food's good, I guess. I don't know. But that's a big jump to make from good food to that.
He said, I want that strawberry cake. No.
Honestly, that sounds incredible.
That sounds incredible.
Can you imagine eating a strawberry cake and got real bits of strawberry in there?
My. What did he say?
I don't even know.
What about Michael Jackson and El DeBarge?
El DeBarge. Yeah, they had light voices. Michael Jackson had a real light voice. But he was a man. I mean,
Yeah, but that,
Michael Jackson's
you knew
voice
Michael
was
Jackson was a boy when he talked.
Yeah.
But the way this got to be a lady, y'all. It's just a rough looking lady. That's all I can say.
I'm going to play it for y'all. Because I got it here. And I think it's a good way to close the show out.
Smokey Robinson.
Come on. You just naming all the high-pitched singers.
Come on now. Even Smokey got a man's voice.
It's a good point, though. But
there's a difference. The difference in a high-pitched
man voice.
And a suspect voice.
Y'all determine. Here it is. We're going to have y'all hear it this time.
All right, take a listen to this.
Nobody has ever made a video praising pumpkin pie. Ain't nobody never said nothing about pumpkin pie on YouTube or nothing. But we all remember this classic video praising Patty's sweet potato pie. Here it is right here. Here we go.
Patty. If anybody know Patty LaBelle, tag her in the video. Patty!
Yeah, see, nah. And the video's funny. It's hilarious.
That sounds like a woman.
Yeah.
Patty! She'll feel like Patty LaBelle after eating this.
Now that better not be no man. Something like that now. I'm trying to leave here right today. That better not be no man sound like that. If it is black folk, we've gone too far.
It's over. Well, it ain't over.
Black men, I mean, y'all have gone too far. You people have gone too far. I am not mixed. I am well, to be honest with you, I'm Indian. I am mixed with Indian.
Yeah.
I'm my and we're gonna get ready to go. My mother, my grandmother, my mother's mother, full blooded Indian. Yes, your great grandmother. Yes, full Indian.
100%. Yeah, like not
just saying it. Josh is saying it.
Yeah,
Josh saw her.
Yeah, when I was
yeah, full Indian. I guess I am mixed yet.
I mean, because that's not that far down the bloodline at all.
No, it's not.
you know, talk about your grandmother. So
some people used to say I look like an Indian when I was young, boy and everything. But I guess I, over the period of years, hanging around the culture.
That's it. That's what they call us, the culture. We are the culture.
But, the look faded.
And then the fro came.
Yeah,
and then the stacks, and then all that stuff.
And all that stuff.
And the bell bottoms.
I was just trying to follow y'all. I was just trying to follow the culture. Y'all.
Wasn't no Indians wearing those stacks.
No Indians wearing stacks.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, thanks for joining us today. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for your comments, and this has been fun.
Mm-hmm.
We will not be back until next week, Monday, and have a pleasant the rest of the week this week, and Thanksgiving coming up. We'll do it again next week and talk a little bit more about Thanksgiving and your holiday meal. And as I think it was Lee, who was it? Tim?
Mm-hmm.
It said I can't wait to Christmas.
Yeah.
The Christmas show.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's going to be something else. With the music and all that stuff. So,
oh, yes. But I think he was talking about something else.
Yeah.
I think he was talking about the food.
Yeah.
the way we was carrying on and things.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And thanks for joining us, new people joining us today and giving their comments. We appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, GKP. And we'll see you next week. That's right, next week, guys. That's right, GKP. Thanks for joining us. It's been a pleasure. Phone call. We'll see you next week. Have a be careful. Wherever you
Listening to Talk Back Live with Bob and Josh. Talking about current events and topics that matter. Call in now. 901-213-6020. 901-213-6020. Now, here's Bob and Josh.
You feel like paying a bill after eating this.
You're listening to Talk Back Live with Bob and Josh. Talking about current events and topics that matter. Call in now. 901-213-6020. 901-213-6020.
This is Sergeant Chris Richardson with the Tennessee Highway Patrol here to explain the Tennessee Hands-Free Law, which is a new state law effective July 1st, 2019. In Public Chapter 412, it makes it illegal for a driver to hold a cell phone or a mobile device with any part of their body, to write, send, or read any text-based communication, to reach for a cell phone or a mobile device in a manner that requires the driver to no longer be in a seated driving position or properly restrained by a seatbelt, to watch a video or a movie on a cell phone or a mobile device, and to record or broadcast video on a cell phone or a mobile device. So, can I still talk on my cell phone while driving? Yes. A driver is permitted to use an earpiece, headphone device, or device worn on a wrist to conduct a voice-based communication. The driver may use one button on a cell phone or mobile device to initiate or terminate voice communication, and voice-based communication may also be used to send a text message. Learn more at handsfreetn.com.
CJ Used Appliances, located at 3530 Jackson Avenue here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances have the best prices in town. Sales and service, heating and air. Also the best appliances you'll find anywhere in the Mid-South. Refrigerators, microwave stoves, washers and dryers, deep freezers, dishwashers, whatever you need in used appliances. And folks, will tell you they're the best used appliances anywhere you'll find. That's CJ Used Appliances, 3530 Jackson Avenue. All appliances come with warranty. You can call them at 901-487-7882. Again, 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances.
Big Graphic Printing, located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, a complete print shop for all your printing needs. They do it all: color copy, resume, funeral programs, rubber stamp, full color business cards, wedding and graduation invitations, and more. 30 plus years of quality work and service. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, Tennessee, 901-345-9294. Big Graphic Printing.
This is Sergeant Chris Richardson with Tennessee Highway Patrol. Pedestrian safety is a two-way street. Both drivers and walkers need to do their part to keep roads safe. When you're walking, remember, the drivers may not always see you, so remember to use these tips to continue to walk safely. Wear bright clothes. Always use crosswalks and obey signs. Lights and reflectors should be used. And finally, keep alert and do not walk distracted. This message is brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Patrol.
C&S Motors Auto Sales, located at 2508 Southern Avenue, here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-323-8778. C&S Motors Auto Sales has been around since 1984. Go by and see Chris today for some of the best pre-owned and used vehicles in the city. They have SUVs, minivans, cars, trucks, whatever you're looking for in pre-owned used vehicles. Hey, you can find it right there at C&S Motors Auto Sales. See Chris since 1984. They will treat you right. Call them at 901-323-8778. That's 901-323-8778. 2508 Southern Avenue, C&S Motors Auto Sales.
You're listening to Talk Back Live with Bob and Josh. Talking about current events and topics that matter.